Hello everyone, some breaking news here. So the US and Israel has begun military action against Iran, starting with an airstrike shown here on the Supreme Leader's house in Tehran. I'm going to play the video in full with the original sound.
وای به تو زدن وای وای زدن به تو زدن
It isn't subtitled, but you can get the gist of it by how jubilous the person recording is. So you can hear that she sounds absolutely delighted by this strike, actually celebrating and cheering that the Ayatollah's house has been destroyed by the bomb. Now, what is interesting about this is that this strike took place in daylight, which was unexpected. This kind of shows just what the US and Israel think about Iran's largely Russian built air defense network. Israel and America have no doubt seen how ineffective these types of SAM systems are against Ukrainian drones and realise there's very little to worry about, so they can carry out an operation like this in daylight, catching Iran with their kegs down, rather than at night when such an operation would be expected to be carried. Now, at the moment, it's unknown who carried out this strike here, Israel or America, or both. But Donald Trump issued a statement confirming US involvement, which I'm going to play now, a small clip of it.
A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran. Our objective is to defend the American people by eliminating imminent threats from the Iranian regime.
Now, we don't know what extent the US involvement is, whether the US has actually struck targets in Iran, whether they're providing intelligence or air support, or whether it comes from submarine launched missiles hitting targets in Iran. We do need to wait for more information here, so we know for certain. However, we do have a video here which was shared from Iraq shortly before the strikes. Now, unfortunately, I can't play with the original sound because the uploader has added some stupid music to it, which will get me copyright blocked. But this video supposedly shows a bunch of Tomahawk missiles launched from the US heading over Iraq on its way to hit targets in Iran. So it does seem that at least submarine launched missiles here were used by the US to hit targets. It looks like there's around 30 missiles, so this is a massive salvo here. At the moment, though, we don't know which targets these cruise missiles here were heading towards. We do need to wait for more information on that front. But it's a very interesting video. This isn't independently confirmed, but is being shared by OSINT pages as being from this strike tonight. And if this video can be confirmed as being accurate, then it shows that the US missiles were launched from the Mediterranean, roughly as shown here. So, a submarine of the Mediterranean launched the missiles to fly over Iraq to hit targets in Iran. I don't know if these missiles hit Tehran or other targets in Iran, such as SAM batteries or ballistic missile sites and that sort of thing. We need to wait for more information. But these ones, given the flight route here and this video is filmed in Iraq, were launched from submarines in the Mediterranean. So we are slowly piecing together a bit of a puzzle here as to what actually happened. Early reports are saying, though, on Twitter and Telegram, that the F-15 in the video which you saw and the strike in Tehran targeting the Ayatollah's home were preemptive Israeli strikes. But this is just one of up to 30 targets in Iran reportedly attacked so far, with other targets including Iran's intelligence headquarters, military installations, and high-ranking officials targeted as well. At the moment, we don't have any confirmation of casualties yet, or videos of other targets. There is some misinformation being shared online about high-ranking officials who were hit here, but nothing for certain. We do need to wait for more information. And also, there's some misleading videos going around showing targets, which is old videos and that sort of stuff. So, a bit of a fog of a war situation going on at the moment. But I'm just sticking to what's confirmed so far. The Tehran strike was geolocated by Exile Nova on Twitter, a trusted OSINT page that I know to be accurate, to be the compound of Iran's leader, Ali Khamenei, or however it's pronounced. So the strike took place at the red dot here, and this is here zoomed out. As mentioned, the fact that this was in pure daylight shows that Iranian air defense just sucks, although we've known that for a while now, after it failed to deal with Israel's past strikes. Iran's SAM network just isn't capable to deal with Israeli or American air forces, their missiles, their jets, and their bombs. Now, as for Iran's response, it seems to be already taking place as Twitter pages and Telegram pages in the past 10 minutes or so are reporting that missiles have been launched from Iran targeting Israel. No mention yet as to any potential Iranian missiles targeting US ships or US bases or that sort of thing. It seems like they are trying to hit Israel first. As a result of this, rocket alerts and missile alerts have been issued in Israel in 178 different settlements in the country. So we need to wait for information here. Israel, unlike Iran, does have a pretty good air defense network that tends to keep the country safe. In past strikes which we've seen Iran launch missiles at Israel, as we've seen, very few of them manage to get through Israel's air defense, but some do. There's always a few which manage to sneak through it, even though the bulk of them are intercepted. So things are definitely heating up here. I think this is going to go on for quite a while now. This seems like to me, given the US military build-up, that it's going to be a pretty big one. Because news is coming quite fast here, this video has been a pain to edit, so it is a bit choppy and a bit disjointed. So this is coming in here. Reports are now coming in, as I'm actually editing the video from various trusted sources, but one of the targets in this strike was Amir Hatami, Iran's defense minister, shown here. Some reports saying that he was hit during the strikes. A few saying he wasn't hit. Well, that isn't entirely clear at the moment, but it is looking probable he was one of the targets and was hit. Israeli media are saying that the strikes are targeting the Iranian command, so he would be a priority target for Israel here. So, I'm going to do an update video when we get more information, and as this is breaking news and happening now, I expect we'll get more information very soon. Hopefully this time around, the weapons factories building Shahed drones and missiles which are sent to Russia from Iran are destroyed as well, to give Ukraine a big helping hand there by cutting off the supply network to the Russian army. But again, we need to wait and see. I don't think this is going to be a short operation. I think this is going to be a prolonged one over many days. So that's it for this video. Not much else to discuss here, but I hope you found this video interesting. Now, I'm going to play a video from the Ukraine Volunteer Centre about the ongoing fundraiser that they're doing. Big thanks to everybody who's helped out so far. The donation links are in the description. Thanks so much, and take care, everybody.
Hello everyone, greetings from the Ukrainian Volunteer Center. We are now opening a fundraiser for a unit in the Donetsk region. The request is simple, but it is vital. We need 2 EcoFlow, power, communication, charge drones and equipment. 100 cat tourniquets to save lives in case of injuries. Grace found abroad because support know no borders. We publish report, we transfer funds directly. If you can help, now is the time. The goal is $4,000. Thank you to everyone who support us. With love from Ukraine.